Hey everybody, it's Boy Master back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Scrubs, here today with a video, just basically a chat about Type Mortician and the different variations that you can play about with. And kind of a video for all those doubters out there that are saying, oh, you're only throwing a Seeker mine every 5 seconds, in that 5 seconds you can get ripped. This is genuine, honest gameplay through, different runs that I've done in Lexington. I just did Lexington one day and just thought, right, anybody that joins, I'll start taking wee clips of videos and it'll just be random groups that I've joined showing you the power of the skill build with a good group or a bad group or a great group or a crap group. It doesn't matter. Everybody's empowered by that type of DPS. If you were running some form of other type of skill like healing, they're going to get like 11,000 health points per click. It's utterly insane, these types of skill builds and how much it does actually empower you. You don't need to shoot bullets to empower your team. Empowerment isn't about killing an enemy. Empowerment is about utilising as many tactics and talents and stuff like that to your best advantage in any given situation, whether you're weak, whether you're strong, whether you've got armour, whether you don't have armour, whether you've got skills, or whether you don't have skills. The game does allow you to play any way you want, and I've been kind of sticking with the skill build lately because I can't take it off. I'm having too much fun. I have been working on another build that Humongous, shout out to Hugh, has asked me to do a build on, and I've done the build. I just need to make up the video, but I'm just waiting one other thing kind of happening first before I can get that done. But the variation of what you can do in this skill build, like for instance, I swapped out the BFB last night, didn't change any mods or anything like that, and I was using a fire turret with Vandalxgaming, a couple of the guys there, and we did a couple of runs of Challenge Lexington. Vandal will be putting out a video on it. I'll put a wee highlight reel out on it from my point of view, but I'm going to put a link into Vandal's channel here and a link into the video from last night where it was 4 people running only skills, no shooting a bullet, not using med packs. I didn't have any healing talents on my character, and I didn't have any healing things that were proccing to keep me healed. Some other people in the group, like for instance Vandal, was running his reckless top, so whenever he takes damage and flings out a Seeker, he's basically got his full health every 4 seconds. It's utterly nuts. But that is the power of a skill build. We've beat Lexington twice. 4 people. Think about it, 4 people, not shooting a single bullet, not reviving anybody, not using health packs to top your health up. And none of us have any armour or health. I think the highest health that we had last night was for the main actual skill builds that were there. I think Vandals was 144k, mine's is about 145k, maybe 155k, I can't quite remember, as I've been tweaking the build as I've been making videos, and it just gets more and more, I would say, fractionally powerful as I've been making the build move. But if you're looking at this screen and you know how the game works, every single number that's popping up on that screen that's relating to damage being done to that enemy is numbers that I'm producing, nobody else. It can only show you the numbers that I'm making, and from my point of view, you will see an enemy's health bar deplete if somebody else shoots them, but it won't show you the damage numbers that they're doing. So every time you see a cluster of all these crazy blue numbers popping up on the screen, that's the damage that I'm doing. And sometimes you're in the millions. I mean, absolutely, you're doing a million plus, couple of million plus worth of DPS on a group of enemies instantly. If that isn't a good build to help an Alpha Bridge team or any other type of team or Predators or whatever, if that isn't a good build to help your team further burst down enemies even quicker, then I don't know what game you're playing. You're going to see examples here of just singular hits towards the end of the video, and at the moment I'll apologise just now for the quality of those pictures. They were much better before I kind of got the video uploaded. They were quite clear to me, so I don't know what's happened in translation or the encoding that I've done. So I can only apologise if they are a bit kind of blurry looking. They're certainly much clearer to me, and that's why I've put the numbers in there to basically show you that these are genuine numbers just coming from one enemy on one hit. If that's 5 enemies, then the 5 enemies are taking relative damage. I'm sure you understand where I'm going here. Your cumulative damage for DPS on groups enemies, or even on a single enemies, in the millions and upwards. Pretty much almost every time. Whether you've proc talents, whether you've no proc talents, whether you're at full health, whether you're not at full health, your skill power is at such a level with these types of builds that, you know, a drop in skill power at 10% isn't going to break the build and make you and make the task impossible, is what I'm going to say. We're no invulnerable. We are squishy marshmallows. We are support players that are trying to have fun and just do something different in the game that isn't running in everybody's, every enemy's face or every PvPer's face with an Alpha Ridge set wrecking everything. We weren't able to do that in 1.3, and appreciate everybody's loving doing it now, but you can do all sorts of types of builds. I'm actually on the verge of deleting every single Alpha Bridge set I've got, and I've got some nice pieces, guys. I know you can appreciate what that means, what I'm actually saying when I say I'm thinking about deleting all my Alpha Bridge gear. I've got an Alpha Bridge min-max set for every single weapon type. I was running one week Alpha Bridge snipers, a Tenebrae M44. So there is absolute variety in this game, even with an Alpha Bridge build. Don't be sucked into the global meta that we keep getting told about, that you have to play the game as. This is a game, guys. It's alright to die. The enemies are shooting bullets. PvPers are shooting bullets. If you don't expect to die, you're playing the wrong game. If you're going in there and you're going, I'm going to die sometimes, but, I'll pick myself up and carry on and try it again. Or one of your group members will pick you up and you'll carry on. There isn't an issue. I've never been booted for a group for dying once with this type of build. And I've actually had people, I've obviously seen people switch out some of their skills in order to provide a healing station beside me every time we're ready to set up for a battle. And these are people that clearly see, yeah, I know why he's not running a heal, because he's trying to do absolute burst DPS, rip all these enemy shields off and make this run even faster, which is actually to my benefit. It's to everybody's benefit, obviously, is the point of view that we should be taking here. But the message in this video isn't go out and build a tac bomb mortician build. The message in this video is go out and try something different. Put your Alpha Bridge to one side. Pick a set and think about mechanically and technically, what can I do to make this tier 3 set or this tier 2 set God roll piece into a usable running item, myself or with a group. And if you actually sit and think about it, and you know reasonably most of the mechanics and how the game works, you will surprise yourself with the variety and what you actually might come up with. I beg you guys to try something different than the meta. The meta's kind of, it's a bit stagnant now, to be honest with you. Everybody's tanking enemies with Alpha Bridge. Yeah, woo! We're super tough. We weren't super tough in 1.3, and I like, we all hated it. I actually liked the challenge in 1.3. When I completed something like Underground or a heroic incursion in 1.3, I know we worked for it. I know our team was synchronised. I know we were on point on everything. We got everything done as it should be done at the hardest level, and that's when the game was at its hardest level. So everybody running about now like it's Call of Duty is brilliant. But it is actually killing the game, because your Alpha Bridge is probably going to get, I'm not going to say the N word, I shall say rebalanced. Alpha Bridge, I can guarantee you, is going to get rebalanced or removed from the game in order to allow build diversity. To me, it's really that simple. It's not going to boil down to anything else, to be honest with you. 90% of people running Alpha Bridge, and that same 90% of people tend to have an opinion, and I'm not talking about everybody, and I do apologise if that's the way it comes across, but there's a lot of people that have the opinion that, well, if you're not running Alpha Bridge, you're doing it all wrong. Is that why they massive put in something like 13 gear sets into the game, and all sorts of types of high-end pieces, that now people are actually able to run the high-end gold sets with, different named items and stuff as well, and they're getting brilliant results, and they're loving the change. So I implore you guys, try a change, give yourself a challenge. I've got 2 pieces of this and it great rogues, but I'm never ever going to wear it. Do you know what? Give yourself a wee challenge. Run out, get another 2 pieces in that, doesn't matter what it is, fling them on, get your 2 best golds on, or whatever else best that you've got, and then think about what talents and skills you're going to use with that set, and how you're going to empower it. And you'll see that you might change your playstyle a wee bit, but funnily enough, you might actually find that it's a lot of fun to change your playstyle up differently a wee bit, and actually sit back and relax and have fun in the game, like we did in the Lex Challenging mission last night with Vandalxgaming on his channel. Again, I'm going to put a link onto his channel, please go and watch it, it is utterly hilarious. Utterly hilarious, and you will not believe the numbers that we were popping as well. And I'll put a link to the actual video and to the channel in the description here. So please show Vandal some love. He's a great guy. He's an absolute gentleman. His absolute heart and soul is in this game and in his channel. And you can see that every time he makes a video and every time he speaks to you. So please give Vandal some support. Watch some of his videos. He's a great guy. When he's streaming, get in there and join him. Join me. I'll hopefully be on more often as well. And, have a riot with the game. We're really enjoying it. I'm enjoying this game like I've never played it before. Do you know what I mean? There you go, that's a load of enemies wrecked. I think that was like under 6 seconds. All these guys get killed in under 6 seconds. And I'm not saying that the other guys weren't doing a good job. What I'm saying was, I was doing a great job. They were doing a great job, and it worked in synergy. I ripped their shields off, or half their shields off, every enemy instantly. They helped it all, burnt them down. How is a skill build no useful? How is that no fun? These guys I ran with. Now through all these clips you'll see different names popping up, and it's maybe a 2-man group, or a 3-man group, or a 4-man group, and it's different variations of a group. As I say, these are snippets of clips that I've just taken of me running through Lexington, and basically to show everybody what was happening. I know, honestly, what was happening. Oh look, that's, there was a clip there when I died, and I'm not hiding anything. I'm hiding my body because I'm squishy in the clips, obviously, but I'm still putting out more than my fair share of DPS. I'm still having more than my fair share of fun, and I'm supporting my team's supporting me in most cases, and we just absolutely tore through content. And I know I was laughing my head off. And I didn't actually go into party chat with a lot of these guys. I didn't want them to kind of start talking to me and for me to let slip who I was and what I was doing. I just wanted to enjoy the runs and see what the general reaction was, consistently through groups when I'm running the squishiest build on the planet. You spit on me, I'll die. That's true. But you spit on me, I can heal myself. You spit on me, I can pop an ult. You spit on me, I can fling a Seeker in your face and instantly end your life. Power of the skill build. Again, I apologise for the clarity of these photos. They were much better when I had been viewing them before, and that's why I've put the numbers in there. But you look at the numbers, 220k on a Seeker mine. Nearly, was that nearly 2 million? Close to 2 million on a BFB. Loving it, loving the skill build. Like, comment, subscribe, join in the community. I hope to see you looking on Vandal's channel, and I'll be going there soon as well.